du soleil, pas du soleil, pas du soleil, da-da-da. Pas du soleil, pas du soleil, pas du soleil, da-da-da.
Hello everyone, it's a little loud so I have to make it short, but welcome to another vlog. Yesterday we had a lot of fun. We went to visit our friends. They moved to a new apartment and I'm super jealous. Their apartment is amazing, where they live is amazing. It's gonna be great to be able to visit them there. We had a lot of fun with them yesterday. And now today, it's Sunday, last day of the weekend. We went out to eat at Burger King. It's very full today. That's why it's so loud. And then we're gonna go get Solar her very first haircut. Oh my god. All right, change of plans. Solar wanted to go to the playground instead of get a haircut today. So we're here. Hanyel's gonna learn to ride a skateboard a little bit. And we got some bubbles, things like that. Solar has her little bike somewhere over here. And we're just gonna have a little day at the playground, I guess. We'll stay here for a couple hours. Uh-oh. We'll try again. Okay, try gentle. Uh-oh. That one fell down. I think we need a different leaf.
Like this leaf? Up, I think this leaf.
No, it just fell.
Dude, that one. That's Solar house.
Okay, Solar has a different leaf. Let's.
Oh my god, that's super gonna.
솔라
No.
Bring it down, yeah.
All right.
up.
I think it'll work now. I got a good feeling.
우와.
Oh, see it? The leaf is in the balloon. Do you see it?
I want to try big one.
Let's try a big one.
Up.
Up.
Go, go, go.
Oh, nope. That one popped.
I think too heavy.
I think I have that.
That was too much for.
There you go.
But
A paper cup. Hey.
Hello. It's the next day. Next day? 2 days later? Yeah, 2 days later. Oh my god. This week has been just insane. I don't even know what I'm doing. Last week, I feel like I was finally getting on top of things because I was doing like the whole reset. And I was like cleaning. I was cooking more at home. I was taking the kids to the playground almost every day. I was walking so much more. Like I would go out for walks. I would, when I took the kids to the playground, they would play and I would walk around the playground. I probably look like a crazy person because it's just a very tiny playground with a little bit of grass around it. And I would just do circles around like the slides and stuff. Probably had a few kids there who were like, what is she doing? But I was walking so much more, cooking a lot. I was buying healthier things. And I don't know, felt good. And then Saturday I went to meet my friend. We did a lot of walking. It was kind of far away. So like, I don't know, we had to travel quite a bit to go see her, and then walked a lot. And then the way home was a lot farther, or like took a lot more time, not farther, because they have a bus that goes to her building, but we didn't realize that bus, for some reason, it doesn't go back. So the way to get back home was like twice as long unless you took a taxi. But then the taxi, for some reason, the price was like double what it would normally be. So we were like, oh my God, what do we do? It's going to take us like an hour and a half to get home, even though it's not even really that far away. It was just exhausting. But it was fun. I'm so glad we got to see my friend and see her new place. And then the next day, I pushed myself even more because I was like, I am fine. And, we took the kids to the playground for a few hours. I was walking around there, running after them, just trying to be as active as I could with them. I don't know. I've just been down for the count this week. Like Monday, I think it was Monday, I was so tired. I could not keep my eyes open. The fatigue hit hard. It was intense. I like barely could move, couldn't really keep my eyes open. I think it was Tuesday that I like couldn't move. My legs were in pain. Like I was in pain. It hurt. And it was kind of scary. I was a little nervous because that hasn't happened yet. That hasn't happened to me. I don't know a lot of people with MS, but I talk to a lot of people online. By the way, I'm trying to do some classwork, so if you hear like the typing and everything, that's why. And if I'm not paying attention to you, it's because I'm trying to read the screen. And it's also maybe a little loud because I have the AC going, but it doesn't quite reach in here. So I also have this little fan next to me that's on, and it's little, but it's loud. And our computer's also loud when it's on. So if you hear all that and it's annoying you, I apologize, but I gotta do it. What was I doing? Email. I needed to read an email. Okay. And what was I talking to you about now? Anyway, I know a lot of people online with MS. There's like a lot of MS Facebook groups and stuff like that. So I have seen those, and a lot of people will say that they have pain all the time. And I'm like, I've been so lucky. I haven't really had that. I've had weakness in my legs. I've had some tingling, some numbness, things that usually go away pretty quickly. Haven't really had any pain though. So that's great. And then I did. It was, I think, Tuesday. I just hurt. Everything hurt. I was not okay. And then I was panicking. I was freaking out because that hasn't happened yet. And I was like, my legs just, I'm in pain right now and I don't know what to do. And of course, looking it up online doesn't help too much because it's just this really confusing thing with MS where sometimes you're just going to have a new symptom for no reason. Other times there are reasons and you have symptoms. Sometimes it's going to be a symptom you usually have, but it's going to be worse. Or sometimes it's a new one. Sometimes this is perfectly normal. Other times it means that you're going to have a relapse and you should be going to the hospital so they can give you like some steroids and stuff. But nobody ever knows which one it is. Like, is this fine? Or do I need to go to the hospital? So, of course, a lot of people with MS will like talk to each other and just be like, yep, that's part of it. You're just going to panic all the time and never know if you should be going to the hospital or not, because you don't know if it's a relapse or not. But it went away. It lasted like the whole day, but then the next morning it went away. So on Wednesday, I think it was, you saw me I was like, today's going to be great. I'm going to do all my little first of the month witchy routines that I like to do. I'm gonna like do some manifestation. I'm gonna journal. I'm gonna have so much to record for the vlog today. And then, no, my legs weren't hurting anymore, I don't think, but but the fatigue hit again. The morning was fine. I managed to do some stuff, so I have some clips of that. I had a couple coffees. I was feeling good. I was like, things are gonna be great. And fatigue hit again. I got the kids from school though. I did take them to the playground because I was trying to like do more stuff. I was trying to stay active while also not pushing myself too hard. But then Solar fell. Unfortunately, she scratched up her leg. She's okay. She's fine. But we only were at the playground for like 5 minutes before we had to leave. And then I think just making myself go to the playground and then having to like run back home with her to try to like clean her up and see what was wrong and, fix everything. It made everything so much worse. I probably should not have gone out on Wednesday, but I was trying. I was trying to be a good mom and take my kids to the playground. So then I was just out for like the rest of Wednesday. I didn't really record anything else. Yesterday too. But I think today is it's gonna be like a little catch-up day, although I'm already kind of behind. Because, well, no, not really. I was doing a class assignment, so I'm not really behind. But it took me a little longer to do than I thought it would. And now Hanya will be home in just a couple hours. So I have to eat some lunch. I have to finish this assignment that I've been working on already, like all morning. And then I have another assignment for a different class. And maybe I have to post in the book club Facebook group, let everybody know what day we're meeting. And then I'm done kind of with like my responsibilities, but I do really want to do some stuff that I enjoy still. I would like to read some more today, journal. Oh my God, I haven't journaled in so long. My journal looks horrible. And I remember before I was diagnosed with MS and was having trouble focusing and stuff like that, there was a time where I was like, I'm going to create a new YouTube channel where I'm also like, I'm going to post these vlogs on this channel, but then on the other channel, I'm going to do journaling stuff. Like I'm going to be one of those like bullet journaling girlies that every month I show you a new layout for your journal and I do all these things. And I mean, I was ready to do it. Like that's what I did every month. I was good at it. My journals always looked very nice. People would always be begging me to see them, even if they didn't journal, because it was pretty motivating. And, like I sound like I'm bragging. I'm not. It's just I was actually good at it. I enjoyed doing it. But then starting like last year, my journals just they're not as nice. Like I don't have the time or energy to be drawing pictures, to be doing these elaborate layouts, and I barely remember that I'm supposed to be journaling every day. I just struggle with it so much now. So there will be whole months missing from my journal because I didn't journal for months. And it makes me a little sad. Like it does. I really want to be on top of journaling again because I really like writing everything down and it helps get emotions out, but it also helps me remember everything that's happening. And I really like that. So I need to catch up in my journal. But I think that's also what's stopping me is whenever I sit down to journal, I realize just how much I need to put in there so that I don't forget things. And then I'm like, I don't have time for this. Like, I have to catch up on like 8 months worth of journaling. I can't do that right now. But then I get more behind. So, oh my goodness. And I'm just like, I'm still kind of procrastinating. Like, I haven't done like any work. I mean, I've been reading my emails and stuff, but I got to get back to it. So I'm going to stop talking to you right now because you're distracting me, and I'm going to get back to work. That was a nice little catch up. I caught you up on my MS for now and everything that's going on. And I had another MRI on Saturday before I went to my friend's house. So that was another reason why I was a little tired that day. Had to wake up early and do that, and they were playing like the Titanic music while I was in doing the MRI, so it was like putting me to sleep. I came out and was like really out of it, and like the guy doing it was like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "I'm just so tired." Like, the music was so soft, and it was music from Titanic. And it was putting me to sleep. But I came out laughing actually too, and Q was like, "What is wrong with you?" And I was like, well, first of all, I'm tired, so I'm probably just getting a little loopy. But also, it was like a scene from like one of my like romance books, or even like a K-drama, because this guy, I don't know what he was, a nurse or just somebody that specializes in the like MRIs and things like that. I don't know. But he's the one that got me and took me back to get my MRI, and he's the one taking care of me and like giving me earplugs and stuff because it's loud in there. You wear earplugs, and constantly asking me if I'm okay, checking on me. He was a cutie, I'm not gonna lie, he was cute. I remember him like he like put the little, when you do the brain MRI, they put this kind of like mask all around your head. And he did that, and he goes to like, they like push the button and it slides you into the MRI machine. And he goes to do that, but and of course this is perfectly normal. Like, people sometimes will say this, but just the way he did it and the way he whispered was why I was like, oh, that was like a K-drama thing. But he like leaned over my face and was like very close to my face so I could like see in his eyes. And he whispered it, and he was like, "Close your eyes." And I was like, ooh. So if you're that worker and you ever happen to see this, you're going to give girls heart attacks because that was insane. Very cute, though. But yeah, I was like blushing when I went into the MRI machine, and I was like, what the heck is happening? But it like reminded me of that scene in Casper where he like whispers in her ear and he's like, "Can I keep you?" Like, I don't know. It was crazy. But I was laughing because I remembered it as I was leaving the room. He like took me back out to see my family. And so I'm like, my husband's sitting there and I'm like blushing still and laughing about it. And so he's like, "What's wrong with you?" And I was like, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me, but that was a cute little moment. Anyway, I'm laughing and blushing again because of it. Like, I don't know. It was just insane. Like something from one of my books or something. And he definitely, like, he didn't mean it that way. He literally was just telling me to close my eyes because I'm going into an MRI machine. But I don't know. Anyway, had to share that with you. I'm going to get back to this work, and I will catch up with you when I'm done with this. I just got Hanyo from school, and he made a submarine at school. Very cool, buddy. Very cool. Alright, it's the next day. I'm going to the Songdo swap. We were all gonna go, but I don't know. We're leaving super late. It's already started. There's no reason for all of us to go, so I'm just gonna take this bag of clothes that we don't need anymore and just go by myself, and hopefully that'll make me go faster and I won't grab as much stuff. So yeah, I'm just gonna go take this, walk around the swap, see if there's like a shirt or anything for me, some shorts for Haniel, and then head back home. I am back from the swap. We had a little lunch, and then we came out on the balcony and filled up this really little tiny pool that we have. It was like 5,000 won from Daiso, so it's super tiny. But we filled it up so that the kids could splash in some cold water. I put up an umbrella here. What would I call it? A parasol? Parasol? What? I don't know. Anyway, we put up this giant umbrella, and now I'm just chilling on the balcony with the kids while they splash around a bit. Didn't get too much at the swap. There wasn't a lot of people there this time, but I didn't want to get too much anyway. I'm trying to like give more stuff than I take, just to like get rid of stuff. But I got a few things. You can come outside, you know. I got a few. It's hot. Oh, you want to shut it? But then I can't get back in, the door locks.
Yeah, you put it on.
Okay, I'll knock. But I got a few shirts for Kyo, got a few pairs of shorts for Haniel. So this week wasn't the greatest. Between the MRI I had, the fatigue, what else? My legs hurting. I don't know. It was honestly a little overwhelming this week, but there were some good moments. I got to spend some time with friends, got to make some more memories with the kids at the playground, and now doing this on the balcony. Went to the swap today. Just, you know, life with MS has so far been a little rough. I mean, but not horrible. There are definitely some bad days, some rough days, but then there's also the good moments in between, like seeing friends and hanging out with the kids and just having these nice, sunny, beautiful days, even though it's incredibly hot and I am dying today. But beautiful weather and beautiful time with the kids. Anyway, we had some lunch. We're gonna spend a couple hours out here maybe, and then do some dinner. We'll either go out for dinner or just make some like hot dogs out on the balcony later. Okay, it's dinner time. Q cooked a little bit of samgyeopsal, but actually we're having like hot dogs tonight. We're gonna roast them outside, but our little grill thing isn't working. So we've been trying for like 30 minutes and it's not working correctly. So I don't know what's gonna happen with that. And I'm someone where when I make a plan, if the plan changes, I get very like, I don't know, my brain just gets messed up. I can't handle it. So I'm already freaking out because I'm like, that was our plan tonight. We were going to go sit outside and like cook the hot dogs over the fire, and now the fire won't even start. So, oh my goodness. But I do have this nice little summery beer situation going on. So I guess I'll drink it now. I was saving it for when we go outside, but I'll drink it now. Hopefully we can get this going soon. All right, change of plans. We couldn't get it to work, so I just cooked the hot dogs in a pan, and we're just gonna eat in the living room. The kids have a little table and some camping chairs set up. Q and I are just gonna sit here and watch a movie, I guess. All right, I'm in the room just so that I don't wake up Haniel. I got Haniel to sleep. Solar's fighting it a bit, so Q decided to switch me places so that he could try to get her to sleep, and I could just wrap this up, I guess. So like I said, just a bit of a weird week. Wasn't the worst it could have been, wasn't great, bit challenging. I was just a bit overwhelmed with everything going on and just experiencing a new symptom. But still some good times in there. You know, started the week seeing a friend and hanging out with people. And today was pretty good. I got to go to the swap for a while, got some exercise in, and we got to got to have a nice dinner. We didn't get to grill on the balcony, but we still had some like hot dogs and some samgyeopsal and stuff like that. And we did spend time outside in the little tiny pool that the kids had. So still a good day. And now Q and I are ending it by just chilling and watching some TV and stuff. And I'm really excited because tomorrow is going to start Summerween for me. I love Halloween. Love it, love it, love it. And I've always heard of people doing like Summerween stuff, and I've always kind of wanted to do it. You usually hear it a lot with like BookTube or Book Talk. People will do like Summerween stuff where they read a bunch of like horror and maybe watch some more like Halloween type movies in the middle of summer. And I think there is one specific week people usually do it, but I'm just going to do it this next week. I was going to have like a Summerween party, but I wasn't really sure what to do. I knew what I would do if I was in the US, like in Michigan with my family and with our pool and stuff. I knew exactly what kind of party I'd have, but I don't know how to really do it all here. Also, most of the people I know, I don't know if they'd be really into like a Summerween party. So I don't know. I just decided to kind of have like a whole week where I can do it myself and with the kids. So I'm actually really excited about it because it's going to be like the whole week. I already ordered some like groceries that'll be delivered, I think tomorrow morning, so I can make some dinners that are kind of like summer / spooky related. I don't know. I'm going to try to mix the two together as best as I can. So starting tomorrow, I think I'll start recording a new vlog and maybe decorate, put up some summer stuff plus some Halloween stuff. And I think it's going to be a really great week. So I'm excited for that. So I am going to end this vlog here. Let me know if you have MS or anything like it, if you have experienced new symptoms before and you're just like, whoa, where did that come from? Let me know how you handle things, what you do for your health, and let me know what you guys are doing for summer. Like what kind of things do you do in summer? Do you like to grill all the time, have bonfires, or just watch like summer movies, things like that? Do you like Halloween as much as I do? Like, would you do Summerween? Have you ever done it before? I've never done it before and I'm so excited. So I'm going to end this vlog here and I will see you guys next time, which is going to be the Summerween vlog. I'm so excited. Bye.